Hey guys, welcome to Bastian time. I'm your host Bastian. Let's get on to some Nintendo news. First up is some great news for Nintendo. Their stock is currently at, not an all-time high, but at the highest it's been in 2 years. That's pretty awesome. Good job, Nintendo. Several Nintendo emulators have appeared on Apple devices' App Store, only to be immediately taken down because Apple doesn't feel like emulation is really acceptable on their devices. Well, somebody created an emulator called GBA for iOS, which is exactly what it sounds like, a Game Boy Advance emulator for the iOS devices. And the reason why they thought they could possibly get away with it is because it wasn't actually in the App Store. It was something that you would download from a web page that would then load in a different app within the iOS device. It's an app that lets you review new apps. Didn't really work out actually, because on that same day that all this hoopla came about regarding this news story, I went to take a look at that website and it's taken down. So for those of you familiar with Gunman Clive, which was meant to be sort of like a Metroid style game, retro style Metroid game, the same developer, as I mentioned before, his next game that he's working on, he says, is very inspired by The Legend of Zelda, and we were wondering, is it going to be on the 3DS or the Wii U? We don't have to wonder anymore. He says, yes, absolutely, this new game will be on the 3DS and the Wii U. That's going to be awesome to play. If it's inspired by Zelda, I'm probably going to play it. And that's it for this episode of Nintendo News. See you guys tomorrow for some Zelda news. Bye, guys. And that's it for this episode of Zelda.